Hello, beautiful people. My name is Naila, your host for the Art of Living show. Our guest today is a true force of fashion and flair, a true pioneer whose journey stitches continents together. From the stylish streets of Barcelona to the vibrant heart of Kenya, she brings in head-turning garments that redefine elegance and empower individuality. She is not just an entrepreneur, she's a movement. She is none other than Angie. She invites us to her home to have a look around and to have a conversation. Let's discover, explore, and engage. Hola!
Oh my God!
Hola!
Hola! You even taller. Look at you, so
Angie.
beautiful, por favor.
Look at you! Looking so
Welcome.
beautiful and slimmer. Can you turn around? Tell people you're looking fabulous more than ever. Looking fabulous, Miss Angie.
Stop it. Welcome. Welcome
you.
to my new house.
Thank you so much. Oh gosh, beautiful house.
Thank you.
This is yours.
Oh, I still have the other one.
Did
from
you
last
kill
time.
it? Is
Yeah.
it still alive?
No. Sorry, I tried to, but you know, time is going for everybody. But this one I will get, but it stays a long, long time.
I want you to take
It
care of
stays
this.
a long, long, long time, the other one. But
Yes.
you know these things sometimes. Okay, anyway.
It's very
But this one,
special.
thank you so
Very
much.
special.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
So, can we talk about this beautiful display
This
unit?
one? Okay,
Yes.
okay.
Yeah.
So, what do you want me to tell you about?
About your silverware, the
My
access-
silverware.
Yes.
It's like my passion, my silver. You
You,
know,
you
I
collect that.
Yeah, and I use it. I don't think it's only for decoration. When I have
Okay.
tea or coffee with friends,
yes.
I always put these things.
Okay.
I bought it when I came to this country because
Okay.
I discovered a lot of silver in this country. I
Yes.
didn't know. It's
I
like
love
for,
them.
For the old colonial people who used to live here, everything is antique.
I love
so
it.
I just put here in the entrance because I like to display it, you know.
Yes, I love
Usually this cabinet should maybe not be here, but was the perfect
It
place
looks-
to put it, and I thought,
I know.
yeah, and I thought, okay, let me put my things. Okay, now we make
You
put
can
my
put it.
plant.
It works perfectly, by the way. It works perfectly next to my Masai.
I will put it here, more better. Huh?
Yes,
Yeah.
relative there. I see my Masai relative there.
Your Masai,
Yes.
this poor Masai, the trousers are always falling down.
Can I talk about this beautiful art piece?
Okay.
Yes.
I bought for a guy who was collectionist of art when I
Yes.
came to this country, who was living.
Yeah.
And actually, you know, it's funny because it's a picture. People think it's a painting, and no, it's a picture,
Uh-huh.
and was framing like that, and
Okay.
with the light, everything
Okay.
was the same.
Okay.
And then I just decided, you inspire me a lot. Again, I tell you, everything becomes family,
Yes.
motherhood, children.
Yes,
So.
yes.
I put it, and it's in the entrance of my house.
Okay.
In the other house and this one.
Okay.
And it's part of me. I'm
Yes.
telling you, if one day I'm going somewhere else,
Yeah.
that is gonna follow me.
It's gonna follow
Yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah.
I like the chase chair there, out there.
Yeah.
I like, and the carpets walking into the garden.
Carpets are, I've been
You know?
buying here and there, you
Yes.
know, nothing is new.
Yeah.
This is a very good friend who was making, my friend Paul.
Yes,
was
together with
making
art?
this, yes, and was in my shops.
Okay.
This one I painted in white because I wanted to put it there more light. This one looks like, you know, from the when we move.
Yes.
You know, it's
It got
from
a few
yeah.
scratches. It is still
Yeah,
a
from
treasure.
the lorry and the,
Yes.
and the pickups is get the scratches, but I thought, you know, it's part of my
It's
life.
part of-
Living
Yes.
is when you have wrinkles.
Yes.
Every wrinkle is like a part of on history on your face. So
Yes.
this is the same.
I like that. I like that. I like that. And this one, what about this piece?
The toros.
Yes.
Ah, you know, they are not allowed anymore. They are
Okay.
prohibited in Barcelona.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
But this is
Yes.
when we get married, my
Yes.
ex-husband and I,
Yeah.
we married on Friday. Many people came from overseas because we're living already in Kenya.
Okay.
And then all our friends decided for Sunday, because the wedding was on Friday, Saturday we're doing an activity, everything together, and especially the friends from Kenya they took tickets to La Corrida de Toros.
Okay.
And then this is the particular part of my history that we were all the Kenyans friends. We went to see the bullfight, los toros. So we took the poster and I framed it, and it's
love it.
Yeah.
What a beautiful story.
Yeah.
Beautiful
and it's very
story.
Spanish also.
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So Naila.
Yes.
Welcome to my house.
Oh, wow.
Don't be so expressive. It's just my home.
I love it. It looks like the house of a hacienda.
Oh my God, she's so nice. Please have a seat.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, have a seat.
All the white and
You
the...
like? No, you know I'm a white person. You know that. All my decor is always white. In my shops, in my other house here.
Yeah.
How you been?
I've been good, and yourself?
I'm okay. Long
I
time.
love this house.
Thank you. New
Just
house. New
new
woman,
space.
new era, new everything. Yeah.
New space.
yes.
My goodness.
Yes.
I'm so lost because I'm wondering what did I even start with, because I love your accessories.
Oh my God. You're so kind.
Yeah, the decor pieces are incredibly beautiful, outstanding. People, I found Angie. She needs to tell us where she has been all this time.
I'm been a little bit disappeared. This
yes,
is true.
you disappeared from the woods.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But I'm here. I'm still here, you know.
Okay, and you look
been
amazing.
Oh, thank you. It's been a
Yes.
transition moment.
Okay.
Slowly, just
Okay.
setting out again.
Okay.
You know, in life sometimes you have these moments that you are like, something happened and you have to make another direction and change everything, your lifestyle.
Yes.
And that was happened last year.
Yes.
And then I'm settled again, and I really
Yes.
want to be working and going there.
Yes. But you're well.
I'm okay, very okay. Thank
Very
you.
happy to see you.
Thank you.
Guys, don't you just love her space? There is something magical about white. I'm just looking at the decor pieces and how you've placed all these amazing pieces, in your space with the African touch.
I love African touch.
Yes.
And I mix it with European touch. It's a
Yes.
little bit the spirit of my company also, from KTN.
Okay.
You know, I bring the fashion from Europe to dress African
Yes,
beautiful
please.
women.
Yes.
So I mix the two worlds in the
Okay.
best way that I know.
Okay.
So here is the same. I go to many houses from friends, and I'm a little bit suffocated sometimes, too many Africans, and other houses are too Europeans or too minimalist. I like to mix antique with new, African with other places in the world, so everything has the capacity to interact, I think.
Yes, and it looks amazing.
Thank you.
I want us to start. You were very intentional about having white walls.
I've always been that. I
Yes.
like the light. You know,
Yes,
that comes
yes.
from Spain.
Yes,
from my country.
Okay,
You know, where
that's
I am.
culturally, that's...
I don't know. We are really in Spain. We have the summer
Yes.
sun,
Yeah.
and all the houses are white.
Yes.
And the spirit of white is bringing, you know, the mood up.
Yes,
you
the
know, it's like
spirit-filled.
Exactly.
There's-
So when I moved to Kenya, the first thing that I did is just look for a place and of course paint all the whole walls in white.
Yes.
And then I start to put already the doors and the
Yes.
bins, everything has to be white because immediately brings the light out, and it's the mood also.
It's
You
the
wake up in the morning and it's
Yeah.
important just to
Yes.
feel like
Bright.
another day.
Yes,
Yeah?
airy, it's bright, exactly.
It's a little bit how I am.
Yeah. And you were also very particular about your furniture, the white furniture.
You know, it's
Yes.
the same furniture since I arrived in this country 28 years ago.
Okay.
I told you before, I've been
Yes.
just buying things second hand.
Yes.
I've been buying things in Antique Auction,
Okay.
which is a company who do auctions for the antique things, pieces.
Yes.
And then I just restore, and many times I buy something very antique and I paint it in white.
Yes.
It change a little bit the
To
mood.
give it a-
yes.
yeah,
yes.
yeah,
And I'm
yeah.
just putting things one to the other.
Okay.
My children complain that I'm not throwing away things. Mom, you accumulate too much.
Do you hoard? Do you
But
hoard
you know,
stuff?
I try to. I'm very difficult to let things go. Like now,
Yes.
because I moved to another house, I
Yes.
told you, unfortunately, the house what I was living
Yes.
was a beautiful, amazing
Yes.
place.
Yeah, so is this.
Oh,
We
thank
love
you.
it.
But yeah, that was my home for 25 years. But you
goodness.
know, this is what happened in the development in the country. Sometimes when people really wants to sell the property, to do other intentions, so I
Yes.
have to move.
Yeah.
And I let many things away, which I didn't bring here.
Okay.
But
Where are they?
I sell,
Asking for
I
our-
donate, I give everything.
Asking for our viewer.
No.
Where are those things? I love your taste.
Yeah, but you know, the house was very big, and
Okay.
you know, was many old souvenirs maybe, and was
Yes.
the moment to renew.
Yes, yes.
So I just keep the basic things like my sitting room, my sofa,
Yeah.
and shelf, which is IKEA shelf from Spain. It's nothing special.
Yeah.
You know what? I bought some from expatriate who was leaving the country.
Yeah.
So I tried to accommodate the furniture that I wanted to keep
Yeah.
and let go others, like
Yes.
just a kind of cleansing, you
Yes,
know,
yes,
to
yes.
rejuvenate.
Rejuvenate and recharge.
Yes, and then when I came here, I tried to accommodate the things that I used to have. And it's so funny because my friends come and they say, Angie, this is like the other house. It's the
Yes.
same one. And I said, no, it's because it's the same furniture.
Yes, yes, yes. But the style is different.
Yeah, a
And the
little bit.
design
Yeah.
is also very different.
Yeah, this is a very old colonial house,
Yes.
which I have the luck to get.
Yes.
And unfortunately was like not in a very good condition. I have
Okay.
to upgrade.
You had to do a lot,
Yes,
yeah.
so we were painting and all the beams were very dark and chimney, and I decided immediately just start to put my white, you know.
Okay, yeah.
I went to one of my favorite shops that they have this amazing palette of paint.
Okay.
So I combine this quarry color with the white, and that's it. I just make it.
Yeah.
I just make it.
It looks
to make
very
it.
sophisticated.
Thank
I like the mix of antique pieces, modern pieces, and you have also have the European kind of style as well, like you rightfully said. So I want to talk about. So let's talk about this table,
Wow.
because this is an antique.
I tell you, this table is the first thing that I bought here, who was not second hand when I
Okay.
came to this country.
Okay.
I was, you know, you arrive and you try to accommodate, and many years ago was not many
Yeah.
places,
Yeah.
and everything was done in the road.
Yes.
You know, and then I remember I buying this sofa for French people who was living, and I said, it's okay, I will keep it, and immediately did the
Yeah.
covers in white.
Yeah.
That yes.
Yeah.
So I went to this place that they were doing all windows, and I chose one of the old windows.
Oh.
Yeah, that was a window, and I make
Oh.
the frame and the feet. You know, the
What a
foot.
clever
Yeah,
idea.
and I put this table, and it's with me
Yes.
since ever, since my three
Isn't
children
that
grow
just-
up with this table here. Yes. And it's one piece that I wanted to keep because it's like attaching me to the origin, the first thing that I came to
Yes,
my
yes.
beautiful Kenya when I arrived.
Yes, yes.
And then I slowly I combine with other more modern things. And I
Yes.
think it's
It looks gorgeous.
Thank you.
It's
Thank you.
It's exquisite. You had it named.
yes.
So
First
good.
of all, they did the frame very thin, and I said no, I would like something more thick. They put these
I like
details
the style. Yeah.
in iron, and they put these legs.
Okay.
Very simple, huh? And
Yeah.
then I put it here. The thing is now there is no glass because in the transport, in the moving,
Yes.
we break the glass and I have to make
Oh,
it done.
the glass. I just thought it's part of the design.
Yeah, many people keep like that, but I like to have a glass like that when I put my
Okay.
glasses are not bending.
I'm
all
going
the
to
time.
look for windows.
Yes,
Are you like
this is
me?
an old window. You see, it's very.
Yeah.
You see, this is the original window.
Yeah.
You see, and then we just put the
Lovely.
glass.
That is super, super amazing.
Thank
I
you.
love it, love it, love it. Let's talk about this. This beautiful.
This bench is very
Yes.
modern.
Okay.
Is somebody also again? Some people who has a very minimalist house.
Okay.
They were selling this, and they said, you know, let me put something a little bit. You know, the legs
Yeah.
are in metal.
Yes.
So there is nothing to do with the rest of the furniture, but it's convenient to sit in front of the chimney.
Yes.
And you know, especially when we have friends,
Yeah.
we are sitting here, and it's a way to have the round space.
It's cozy,
Yeah.
it's intimate, and you guys can have beautiful conversations.
My children come and sit a lot there when they come. Now they are in Europe, but when they come,
Yeah.
the first thing that they do is have a cup of tea and sit there in front of the chimney.
Oh, lovely, lovely.
But it's very recent that I bought. I think like just before Christmas.
Okay.
So
I like the color, the olive color on it.
and I put again the fabric in
Yes,
in
yes.
this African.
Very stylish, very, very stylish.
I wanted to mix again this African touch.
I see your fashion sense is still in your space, you know? And now that takes me to, let's talk about your wall unit.
Yes.
Yes.
This is also again, it's from, you know, in Europe there is this shop IKEA,
Okay.
which is quite cheap and functional.
Okay.
And again, somebody was leaving the country, so in the picture, I thought, oh, that will be perfect because it's very, very convenient. You can make,
This is a shelf.
yeah, it is a shelf and it's in units. You
Yeah.
can just assemble it, put more or less and
Yeah.
make it a little bit like a puzzle, you know.
Okay.
So I just decided to put like that.
Yeah.
And when I put it in this wall,
Yeah.
there is a friend who came and said, oh, no, Angie, don't put it, it's breaking the whole. And I said, you know what?
Yeah.
And I almost removed it because of the opinion. And then I look again and said, no.
Yeah, you want it
I
this
want
way.
to put it because I want, it's not about deco, it's about functionality.
Yes.
It's about to put my books, my
Yes,
paintings,
yes,
my
yes,
pictures,
yes.
A little space for the
Yeah.
bottles and the glasses when we have to have a drink, just to
Yeah.
have everything here is functional.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. It's beautiful.
Because the house has to be live.
I
You know,
agreed.
the house is to live.
It's to live.
It's not to display. No.
Yes.
In this house, I have dogs.
Yes.
I have 3 children.
Yes.
I always have carpets, sofas, all in white, and all the things of deco
Unbelievable.
on the table. And everybody was like,
Unbelievable.
are you not afraid about the dogs?
Yes.
Or about afraid that the children break?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I like that.
We just clean, that's it.
Yeah.
If the dogs come and they spoil, okay, we clean it and finish. But we have to leave the
Yes,
house. It's
yes.
not just to show, it's to enjoy.
I
you know?
love that.
Yeah.
Now, what is anything memorable there?
Everything.
Everything is memorable there.
The presents from my friends.
Okay.
They are the glasses that I use for my when I receive people. The painting, the pictures of
Yes.
my friends.
Yes.
Some books. Everything has a
meaning.
See, everything.
Okay. Anything that if you are asked to leave this house, you'll pick from that shelf.
Oh, many
Just
things.
one
Why
thing.
you do that?
Yes.
Why
if
you
you're-
do that
if you're
to
told,
me?
Today, we are asking you to only pick one thing
Why
from
you
the
do
shelf.
that to me? One object.
Yes.
It's many.
Okay, 3.
Okay. Can I go?
Yeah.
Yeah. When I went to Zimbabwe,
Yeah.
I bought this people, which I love it.
Okay.
You know, and it's like mama and the kids.
Okay,
You know,
cute.
this is one of the things that I will take for sure. Then this. Again, is mama and children.
Oh,
I'm a
cute.
very, you know, all
Yes.
the paintings here is
About
always
yes.
the maternity is
Yes.
very much on my
Maternal.
esprit.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
So I always take, you know, children. This one is fell and the head is gone. I had to make it done, you know. So one of my children has the head. It's the reason why I show like this.
Okay.
I bought this in Arizona when I
Okay.
was in America.
All right.
And it's the Indian mama with the
Okay.
children.
Okay.
This I will take for sure.
Okay.
And the third one, of course, my tea sets. I cannot live without
Your tea set.
one, my silver.
Yes,
my
your silver.
My
I
silver.
See, I see a collection of silver set in your house.
I like.
Yes.
I like.
You
Also, it's
collect-
something that I've been buying in antique auctions. What I tell you, this place.
Yes.
There is old houses that
Yeah.
are being moved
Yes,
away, and
yes.
for example, the owners are passed away or they leave the country.
Yes.
And the children decide to don't keep all things, and they give to this antique auction company.
Yes.
So you go there.
Yes.
Saturdays is once a month or something like that.
Okay.
And then you find amazing things. I don't want to go anymore because I spend too much money. But you bargain, and sometimes it's so funny because
Yes.
you look for something and says, well, and then if somebody is bidding, you're like,
You bid higher.
no, I don't want to spend, but I keep quiet till the end. Okay. Anyway,
Lovely.
yeah.
There is something about that piece there,
Yes.
next to that telephone there, the old telephone there.
The telephone got broken when we moved, you know, this
Okay.
one piece.
Yes.
And now it's bending like this. But
Yes,
still.
the accessories on that table. I want you
Yeah.
to talk to me about that.
There are things that I bought when I was in India to visit
Okay.
a friend.
Okay.
And was very cheap and all these metal things,
Yes,
bronze. And now I
yes.
just bring it. And I used to put it in the veranda in my other house. But
Okay.
here veranda is very small. So I
Yeah.
just, you know what happened is when I moved to this house, I put this table and I said, okay, let me put that provisionally.
Yes.
And provisionally still today.
Yes,
So I
yes.
said, it's okay.
Yeah.
The phone, I also bought it in the antique auctions.
Okay.
And it's working.
Oh, is it?
It was working.
Oh, my
When the lines
goodness.
were working in
Yes,
Kenya,
yes.
I put it and it was run and calling. I was feeling calling my
I
family in
miss
Spain.
that. I feel, you know, your house feels like those movie sets.
You think so?
Downtown Abbey. It reminds me of Downtown
You think
Abbey.
it's a house with children, dogs, and many,
And
many
beautiful
friends all the
romantic
time?
stories, yes. It just reminds me of that. I quickly want to talk about the lighting, but before we do that, I just want us to talk about that painting.
Philippa Marian.
Oh,
Is an
outstanding.
amazing artist
Okay,
here
okay.
from Kenya.
Okay.
And she do exhibitions and her collection of Masais is amazing.
Okay.
And she also do this other painting behind.
Okay, that.
You know,
okay.
yeah.
So those are the most meaningful.
They are it's one of my favorite paintings in this world, let's
this
say.
world.
Yes, yes.
Oh,
And
lovely.
one day I have to leave Kenya for any reason. This is, I think
Oh,
I
no.
have to have a big apartment in Barcelona to put these paintings because the houses in Kenya are big.
Yes, yes.
But when you go to Europe, the apartments are like,
Yes.
the whole wall is this.
Too small.
Then, I'm gonna do it.
Yes.
I'm gonna do it.
Let's talk about this mirror and
Oh my
the
God.
little shelf here.
This, when I bought antique auctions again.
Okay. okay.
Yes,
Even
yes.
the mirror?
The mirror I bought in Europe.
Okay.
You know, because when I was having my shops, which unfortunately in the malls, which unfortunately had to close from the pandemic.
Yeah.
Pandemic, and then I was decorating. My shops were was not a rack with clothes.
Yes.
My shops are also a deco.
Yes.
An atmosphere where the
Yes,
lady come in and
yes.
feel like, wow.
It's sophisticated, it's
yes,
classy,
a companion, you
it's
know.
elegant, yeah.
So when I unfortunately closed my shops, many of the mirrors and things I just distributed in the house.
Okay.
And again here was having a painting, and the other day I thought, no, it feels like it's too much.
Okay.
You know, sometimes you put something and you like,
Yes.
and your mood change, and you say, no, this I have to change it.
Yes, I mean, you're allowed to do that, by the way.
And then the mirror is nothing to do with the cabinet. You see, it's
yes,
not,
yes, yes.
That's totally different.
It's glam, and then that's antique.
But
Yes,
when
I see that.
When I put it, I said, it's okay.
It's okay. It's my house, my rules. My house, my rules. High five.
Exactly.
Thank you very much.
Exactly.
That's
my house,
my
my
girl.
rules.
My
Nobody
house,
can
my
tell
rules.
you. Of course, and everybody. I think
How do you say that in Spanish? My house, my
Mi
rules.
casa, okay, my rules,
Yeah.
my rules.
Uh-huh.
Mi casa, mi espacio.
Mi casa, mi
Espacio.
espacio. Now we know.
Now you're Spanish.
Yes.
Un poquito.
So, aside from that, something that I cannot not talk about is a chandelier.
I have a nephew who always says, Angie is Mrs. Chandelier. Everybody is telling me,
yeah.
and all the shops, I like chandeliers. I like it.
Yes, this is very.
And you know, it's so funny because when I was kid in Barcelona,
Yes.
all houses have these big chandeliers, and I
Yes.
didn't like it. It was like heavy. When I came to Kenya, this happened here. Huh? When I arrived to Kenya and I saw the spaces and the big houses,
Yes.
my inspiration was, wow, these chandeliers. So I started to bring chandeliers from Europe.
Okay.
I
You
have-
still sell them?
No, I bring in from my shop and from my house.
That is a beautiful picture there of your children.
That is a very nice story. One day my children were very small. We are in the national park
Okay.
in a picnic.
Okay.
And we were seeing the animals, and we just displayed the big table
Yeah.
with all the food.
Yeah.
My children were small, and I put them,
Yeah.
and they start to jump on the food.
Yeah.
Especially my son. You see how
Yes,
dirty
yes,
has his
yes.
mouth.
Yeah.
So I have to tell them and say, wait, kids, wait, because we're gonna start to eat. And at that moment, a friend just did the picture.
Okay.
You can see nobody's looking at the camera because there is a scene.
It's a
of
beautiful
rain.
picture.
Yes.
Very alive.
Yes.
I can almost feel.
And then she gave me this picture, frame it and everything.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God. And my children love it.
Yeah.
And I have to tell you, my daughter in Barcelona has a copy of this picture, and she has in her room because it reminds her Kenya.
It's so cute.
Yeah.
I see you painted your fireplace with
Yeah.
white to depict what is in the house, bringing the lights in the space. I love that.
Yeah, even a friend told me, don't put the stones in white. And I said, then I said, I want to put the stones in white.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. Very, very clever idea. That horse.
From my children when they were kids
Okay.
also.
Okay. So.
And they've been using, and it's broken, and the tail is gone because they were pushing like that. But I always put it in the other house under the window.
Okay.
So still, when I took this house,
Yes.
the first thing that I thought is like, the horse has to be there.
Yes.
Yeah.
It just works.
And when I was selling things, when I moved, I
Yes.
sell things, and people were coming to buy,
Yeah.
and many people say, "Can I buy the horse?" I said,
No, horse is for me. Horse
It's
is for
mine.
me.
It's mis niños.
It's for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. My house, my rules. We are
Mi
taking
espacio, mi casa.
Mi
space.
casa, mi spatio. We are taking a break. We'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
Take your cup of tea. We'll see you shortly. So many spaces in this house to hide and
This
to
is
escape.
nice to look at the garden and to have some fresh air, to be a little bit in and
No
out.
wonder you look young.
I think so.
Yes, I believe so.
I don't look young. I am young.
Oh,
Hombre. Hombre. Huh.
she doesn't look young. She's young.
I am.
I'm sorry, madam.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I forgive you.
Thank you.
You want some coffee?
Oh, that would be nice.
yeah.
Thank you very much. So let's talk about your dining area.
My dining area.
Yes. Oh my word.
What do you want to know about my dining area?
Oh, look at the white
Okay, I can
theme,
white.
the seats, and the white glass table.
At the table?
Yes.
That table was in my previous veranda, was
Okay.
outside. And then when I decided to sell my old dining table,
Yes.
because I didn't know where I was going to go when I have
Yes.
to move.
Yes.
And I thought this is very big.
Yes.
And to be honest, reminds me a lot my childhood in Spain. My mother used to have a table very similar.
Okay.
When I put it in that room, in that house, which is again, I bought it second hand.
Yes, yes, yes.
And was a beautiful, very beautiful dining table. But I thought, you know what? I don't know where I'm gonna end. Let's sell it.
Yeah,
And make another step just away from my childhood
style,
and my
yes,
mother and the
yes,
furniture,
yes.
who was very brown.
Okay.
So I was having this table in the veranda, and I thought it's okay. If I need a table, I will have always this one, which is smaller.
Yes.
But actually, for this dining room, is a little bit small. But
Okay. It works.
it works. That's it.
And
At the moment, is that it is, and I think it's going to stay
It's
there.
magnificent.
And also makes much more light. I don't like. I try to
Wood.
go away
Yeah.
from dark wood.
Yes, the heavy wood. There's something incredible about glass.
Yeah.
Because now you're living.
Especially, sorry
yes.
to interrupt you, this
Yeah.
house has the ceilings very low.
Yes.
So when you put heavy furniture,
Yeah.
it's very heavy. You know,
Yes.
this house is very old, beautiful colonial house, which I'm blessed to have. And the beauty is that has a lot of light a lot, but the ceilings are down. So as much as you put immediately, something gets stuck because you know when the ceilings are up, you can create more space.
Yeah.
But when the ceilings are down, you have to be very careful.
Yeah.
And when I put this table, I thought, no,
It works.
not bad at all.
Not, what do you mean?
Yeah, it's okay.
Very sophisticated.
Thank you.
To say the least.
Again.
Hey.
Coffee or milk?
Yes, just
you
a
want
tiny
some
Winsley's.
milk?
Yes,
Okay, and then sugar?
Yeah, and no sugar.
No sugar,
Yes.
like me. No
Yes,
sugar.
no sugar.
We are sweet enough. We don't need extra sugar.
Yeah, we are too sweet.
Exactly.
Yeah, we don't need any more sugar.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
So then you can have your coffee.
Yeah,
and
thank
have
you.
this,
Thank you very
okay?
much. Thank you. Thank
Not at
you.
all. Anyway, what else you want to know?
Amo mi casa.
Mi casa es mi espacio. Amo mi casa.
Amo mi casa. Welcome to part 2 of Art of Living.
We're all
people.
gonna finish all talking Spanish, but the beautiful Spanish words.
Yes. Just the right words.
Yeah.
We just need to know the right words.
Venga.
And we get everything we want.
Venga.
And we get the bag. I want to ask about the display unit. It has all these treasures. Again, the display.
That was also a shelf from my shop.
Okay.
In Yaya, I used
Okay.
to have the accessories there, and I always love this cabinet, small. So when I was having in my garage in the previous house, not even inside the house.
Yes.
And when I came here and I saw this wall, again I put it provisionally. I said, let me put it in this wall. I don't want to get broken.
Yes.
And once I put there, I said, oh, it works. It works.
Voila.
I put the 2 lights in the
Yes.
side,
Yes.
and then I put more crystal and little decoration things.
Yes.
Nothing really specific.
Okay.
I know
Okay.
you're gonna ask me if something has a memory.
Yes.
It's just my glasses, my candle holders,
Okay.
things like
but
that.
it works.
It works.
Yes. They look like treasures.
You know, it's because I like a lot the decoration. As I told you, when I like something, I buy it.
Good.
Even when I move and I give away many things,
Yeah.
I end in having many little things. And oh my God, why I have so many? So I have to find a place to display them, you know?
I know.
And when I have this cabinet, it's okay.
Yes.
Check,
Yes.
check,
Yes.
check.
Yeah.
One thing that I have in this cabinet, is a mascara from Venice.
Okay.
I went with my children there, and we were visiting, and they have this mask with papier mâché
All right.
by hand, and they are quite very delicate work.
Okay.
So we went in one of these shops, and I thought, oh my God, they are very expensive.
Yes.
But you're in Venice, you have to have a nice souvenir from there.
Of course.
So
yes.
I bought it and it's there. This is true. I put it in this cabinet.
So cool. I like that. So let's talk about the art pieces.
Again.
Yes, in your timeless, pristine dining area that overlooks the
You're so funny the way that you talk, honestly. It looks like it. Looks
the
like my house
garden
is a
that
museum.
that overlooks the garden. Our viewers will agree with me. Like, it is so, I just want to come and dine with you for sure. Let me tell you people, today she hasn't thrown a party. This girl here, she can throw a party.
Nice parties, yeah.
So erase.
It's true. It's true. I like to meet people, to have music, to have parties.
Yes,
I
yes.
like.
Maybe she's gonna let me pamper her a little bit. Maybe she'll decide to throw us a party before we leave.
Not today. Are you joking? I need a little bit more time for this, okay?
Okay, sure.
But we can do a private thing. That is
Yes,
true.
yes,
Okay?
yes.
We don't need much things for a party. 2 people is enough.
It's enough.
Imagine.
Even this is a party. So
Tell me.
talk to me about your art pieces.
Uh-huh.
And there is one outstanding that is a statement that looks a picture like you, blue eyes.
It's me.
Is
It's
that
me.
you?
I have this since I was in Spain. This is long time ago.
Okay.
Again, a friend of mine did a picture of me, which
Yes.
I'm not was looking at. I was not looking at the camera. I was talking, and she did a picture. And it's a picture quite nice. I always like.
Yes.
And I think it was my birthday, maybe my 21st, very young.
Okay.
And then was a guy in Spain who do, I don't know how to say in English, caricaturas. You know, when you are talking about somebody and you do the
Caricature.
The caricature.
Yes.
Caricatura.
Yes.
Yeah.
Caricatura.
Okay. Caricatura.
Yes.
So was a very famous guy who do these caricaturas for the newspaper.
Okay.
So give him my picture, and then they do the painting.
Yeah.
And I was so impressed because the guy is very famous, you know, and I have, wow, an artist doing a picture of me.
Yes.
So I frame it,
Okay.
and I've been bringing here.
Okay.
When I came to live to this country, I bring with me later on, and it's with me all over. Yeah.
It is a statement. I think it's the most.
But I look very serious. Usually I smile
Iconic.
more, but because if I was posing, I will be smiling. But I was like looking at, I don't know. and
Yeah, yeah. But it's the most iconic,
Oh, thank you.
a statement piece that in your house that has so much meaning. You know, when you're 21, what were you like when you were 21?
And like now, I don't
Like
think
now.
I changed a lot.
Nothing has changed about you. Do you have any regrets?
No,
Yeah?
no.
Yeah?
No. I always like people,
Yes.
be social,
Yes.
go out,
Love life.
entertain.
Did you ever imagine you'd be in Kenya when you're 21?
No. Even, you know, I had a boyfriend at that moment, and he wanted to do a safari in Kenya. And I was like, I really like to be in the coast, in the Balear Island, in Mallorca.
Yeah.
And we were planning to go to Mallorca. And then he says, you know, instead I would like to do a safari. And I went,
Not for you.
I want to go to the coast. I want to be in the
To the beach.
You can go to do a safari.
Yeah.
Funny enough,
Yeah.
I came here and we break, of course, long time. And one day I found him in the airport, coming from Kenya in Istanbul, I think. He was, you know, in the transit. So we were talking, and I tell him that I was living in Kenya, and I did, of course, 100 safaris.
Yes.
He never did even one. And it's like he projects his on me,
Yes.
and I'm here, you
And
know.
you're
And he
here.
never did.
Yeah.
No, I was never.
Amazing.
I was so happy in Spain.
Yeah.
I was so happy in my Barcelona.
Yeah.
And I never thought, I'm not a very nomad person. I really like to establish in a place.
Yes.
But I fell in love, and I follow my
Dream.
unfortunately ex-husband now.
Yeah.
But at that moment was the love of my life, and I
Yes.
decided just to go ahead,
Okay.
follow him,
Yes.
and I established my life here.
Okay.
I have my children,
Yes.
and my other big baby, which is my business,
Yes.
which is also the reason why I love more this country, because give me an opportunity to develop something on me.
Yes. A
through-
brand.
Yeah, and I was never also thought I was going to work in fashion,
Yes.
but was my way to communicate my hometown
And
with my
to
adopted
connect
with my
and to
adopted
stitch.
country. So
Yes.
now if you ask me, are you Spanish or Kenyan? I said, I don't know. I think
Sasa.
I'm both.
Sasa.
No.
Do you say poor? Do you speak Swahili?
Very, very kidogo. I should speak better, more. Yeah.
Well, we're gonna speak a little bit about
I
that.
have to do it. I have to learn. Even I keep saying my children, because of the school,
Yeah.
they speak some Swahili,
Yeah.
and I'm always regret, you know.
Yeah.
But
I want to sneak into your bedroom,
Yeah.
the guest bedroom. It's so pristine, with timeless pieces in there,
also from antiques.
overlooking your gorgeous garden.
It's not finished, yeah. I'm just put things and still mirrors in the
The
floor.
mirror.
Because I have to.
Yeah.
You know when you move,
Yes.
and you think, "Ah, I put this one, I will do.
Can I tell you something? We don't know that. We just see nothing but a piece of beautiful, well put together decor.
Oh, thank you.
So talk to me about the furniture. Where did you buy the furniture, the
That
mirror,
was- yeah,
and the art pieces in the room?
That room, the furniture are the two beds that was for my children.
Okay.
It was a big room, and I was having two beds for my girls.
Okay.
And then I decided to put it together
All right.
and make a big mattress,
Yes.
and then make a double room. You know,
Okay,
like
okay.
that. Sometimes you have guests
Yes.
that is a couple, they can sleep together. And
Yes.
sometimes you have guests that they want separate beds.
Yes.
And I thought, because it's
Oh.
going to be destiny for guest room,
Yeah,
I thought,
yeah.
you know, I can always remove the big mattress which is on top,
Yes.
separate the beds.
Yes.
But now for the space and the feeling, I just put it together.
It looks...
Yeah, and there are beds made here in Kenya, which I
Yes,
bought.
yes.
Somebody was kids stuff or something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah,
Yeah, long time.
It's very classic, and I like how you have put together that room.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, I do. Talk to me about the lighting in the room and the art pieces in the room.
The paint is a monkey, was in my veranda.
Yes.
Because looks a very outside,
Yes.
you know, it's matching. But when I took this room,
Yeah.
I feel to put it there, and I really like it. And because it's next to the dining room,
Yeah.
when you're sitting and the door is open, it's like part
Yeah.
of the outside.
Outside, yes.
I put it there and
I like
that's it.
that.
Yeah.
I like that. There's something about your theme. You carry your theme throughout your house, and it creates a very good feeling, very refreshing. I think it's because it's a white color. White color gives you a very refreshing, very airy, very sophisticated kind of feel when you're walking through the house, but also timeless.
Yeah.
Because of your pieces as well. I want to talk about your bathrooms, how you have been very intentional, having a chandelier in a bathroom. Who does that?
Me.
Yeah.
Me.
Like, it
Me.
has to be you so extra.
Yeah, me.
Yeah?
Yeah, this was a very old bathroom, to be honest, when
Yeah.
I took the house, and the sink, and this was quite old, and
Yeah.
I decided to change it,
Yeah.
you know, at the
Yeah.
end of the day, it's not so expensive.
Yes.
So you put better pieces.
Yeah.
And then, because the area is quite big,
Yeah.
and it has a window, of course, immediately I thought I had to put a chandelier here.
I like that.
I wanted to put a chandelier here, but this light I like a lot, and I
Yeah.
thought, okay, it's also outside light.
Yes.
But sometimes I think I want to remove it and put a chandelier here in the little
We,
veranda.
we need to remind the viewers, your house, your rules.
Yeah.
Mi casa.
Mi casa, mi espacio.
Thank you very
Amo
much.
mi casa.
So for you, even at home, I want to remind you, it's your home, your rules, it works for you, and you feel alive. Do it because it's your own space. Learning from you as a very just wonderful woman, a Wonder Woman, I would call you, Miss Angie.
Miss Naila.
Yes, I walked through into your kitchen.
Also a very old kitchen, my God. Very
Yes,
old.
yes.
But it's okay. Again,
But it
another
has-
chandelier is true. I put it one chandelier in the
Our
kitchen.
kitchen has a chandelier.
But you know,
too.
it's very good because this chandelier is
Yes.
made in metal
Yeah.
and has the holes to put candles.
Yes.
So I put it in the other house, and because in Kenya we have problems, unfortunately, of power cut. That was fantastic because it has the candles.
Yes.
So when the power is gone, you
Yes.
just light the candles and you have light in the kitchen.
I like
right
that.
in the middle, you know.
I
and it's-
like that idea.
yeah, it's
I
like that.
love
And I
it.
put the bulb in the middle, which mean not to be there, but I just make a way to put the bulb.
Yes.
Like that but it's a chandelier for candles. But
I like that.
yeah,
I
yeah.
like that. I really, really like that.
Yeah, and
idea.
because the kitchen is old,
Yeah.
it's also make a little bit of, you
Yes.
know, countryside,
Yes.
old kitchen.
like
yeah.
a farmhouse.
Yes, is what I wanted to say.
Yes.
Farmhouse.
Farmhouse.
Yeah, yes.
Farmhouse style.
Casa de campo.
Yes. Ooh. Ah. Guys, we are in Spain, Barcelona. Enjoying our cup of tea with yours truly, Amor, Miss Angie. And let me talk about something that reminds me of when I was growing up. That cabinet, that vintage cabinet
Oh.
that's locked.
Yeah.
I just feel like picking it and taking it to my house. Do you know?
Don't do it. Don't. You know, also, when I was when I moved houses and I was selling things,
I will tell you
many
why.
people, I want to buy this cabinet. No.
Can I tell you why they want it for Kenyans? Because our parents used to lock the cutlery, very, expensive cutlery.
Oh,
They would lock it so that we don't break them.
well, in Spain we also do the same with key.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. But in the old times. But no, this is decor.
Okay.
It's a small cabinet that I find in a fair once.
Yeah.
And I said, okay, that has to be in my kitchen.
Yeah.
And I use all the time. I just put these cups, I open. It's functional, huh?
Yeah.
And it's not locked with key, and it's not locked for anybody to touch. No, it's functional just to put the things. And
no
because
rules.
it's beautiful.
Yes,
It's a piece of deco,
yes,
to be honest.
it's a piece of decor. I
Yeah,
agree.
because it's not many things much in there. I mean, it's not much capacity. It's
Yes.
only few cups, but
yes.
but it's nice.
Yes, it's a treasure. That's a treasure.
you.
The day you wanna sell it, I'm here. I'm right here.
You can copy.
I can
You can
copy.
take a carpenter to
Yes,
make a
and
copy.
actually do that. Yeah, replicate the same thing.
Replicate it.
Yeah,
But
but
giving
what-
ideas to people, huh?
I know. Yes, we are doing that.
We are giving job to fundis.
Yes,
Okay,
exactly.
Kenyan fundis also, they need some job.
They
okay?
do, certainly. Let's talk about your garden. You're big on garden. I mean, just was sitting on your garden. I've been enjoying this airy, beautiful air.
I'm so lucky.
The scent of the plants is breathtaking.
I'm so lucky
The
because
chirping birds. Ah, my goodness. And your dogs are just the friendliest.
the dogs
Just like the owner.
are part of my family. Look, they are sleeping there, very happy, very calm. We are lucky they're not here next to me because
Yes.
they maybe
They-
understood that today
Mommy.
busy.
Mommy is busy. Yeah, let's talk about the decor on your outdoor decor.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Talk to me about your day bed out there.
This David, again, I bought it.
And you swing on it as well.
It's Nairobi expat, and then when somebody leaves the country, sell things, and
Yes.
sometimes you see pieces that you say, "Oh, this I want."
Yes.
And I put it, and again, when I moved, people wanted to buy, and I said, "No.
No,
This is a
that's
place that my children lies there, and
Yes.
there is a swim also,
Yes.
and it's nice." I don't
you
know. I
love
just
it.
put it here. Again, I still don't know if I want to put it in this corner or in the other one. But when I move,
Yeah.
I moved to this house in November, so it's
Okay.
not much.
Yeah,
many
you've not
months.
had much time to.
No, and I've been putting, and when you do things, you do many things in once, and then you stop. And something is there.
Yes.
And the effort to put from here to there, you don't do. You
Yes.
need like another round.
Yes,
I
yes.
talk with many people.
Yes, it
and
does happen. It happens a lot, yeah.
Happen, huh?
Yeah.
So this when I put it there, I thought maybe we'll put under the tree. And every day I look, say, the moment is there. My favorite space in this house is this tree.
Okay.
I like my
Door.
outdoor dinners, especially. The trees are full of lights, bulbs, and again there is some lanterns with candles. So I do many dinners outside, and they're
Okay.
magical, to be honest,
I
because
can
they are.
imagine.
I like to sit under the tree with the lights,
Yes.
with the lights of the candles.
Yes.
And I sit a very beautiful table. And
Yes.
It's my favorite social place.
Yeah.
You have to come one day.
I must. I cannot decline invitation from Miss Angie. Angie, never. I want to talk about, I'm seeing these sculptures, that and that.
Oh,
Are they
That
on
is so
sale?
funny.
Because they've not, it looks like they're on sale. Are they on sale?
no. No, even people wanted to buy no. This is so funny. There was a place, I think in Adam Arcade. One day I was going to buy something, and behind, but that is long time ago, like maybe, more, like 20 years ago. Imagine, long time. Look, I should not be saying that because people will calculate my age.
No. And remember, we must remember you're young.
I am young. So I was going to this Adam's Arcade, and then I was going to walk, and was a place they were selling all washing machines, and I was looking for crystals for my chandeliers, and they told me there is these places that they all things they
Yes,
put.
yes.
So, and they told me maybe there in that place
Yes.
you can find crystals. So
Yes.
I went and I saw these statues, and I thought, oh my God.
Yeah.
I need to have them, and they were very cheap. I think I paid 5,000 shillings for both of them.
My
so
goodness.
I put it in my car, and I put it.
I'm
and
in
I
love
put it
with
in
them.
my garden, and my children, my daughter Chloe, just hate them. Mom, what this is so kitsch. And I said, no, it's like a Tuscany garden with statues.
Yes.
And she's like, when my friends come, you have to remove them. And then, anyway,
Yeah.
whatever,
Yeah.
is part of my personality.
Yes, yes.
And
yes.
I'm part of the Spanish Speaking Association, and when we were just doing parties, I was putting this statue.
Okay.
So in all the parties, in all the events, and
Yeah.
one friend of mine one day says, if these people, this statue talk one day, this many
secrets.
So when I moved, I put them there and there, but still I want to place them in the garden.
Okay.
But pole.
That ends our part 1 of the show,
Okay.
because I said it's a house of hacienda, and her energy is unmatched. Her style is effortless. Her home is a masterpiece. We'll see you next week on Thursday for part 2. Stay tuned. I'm your host, Nyla. From the production team, our producer and our videographers, we love you and thank you for the feedback. Thank you for the calls. Thank you for staying tuned to Art of Living. Because of you, we're here. God bless you. Have a good night, and remember to DM me at Miss Nylante if you have a beautiful space, and we'll be coming to your space and rolling with cameras. Have a good night.